channel. We got match 2 of the Solheim Cup, day 1. And for the USA, you have EWING and Megan Kahn going up against Georgia Hall and CELINE BOUTIer of Europe. And we're here on the first tee at the Scarlet Course in Columbus, Ohio. And let's get underway and see who has the honors. A dot, it'll be US, and blank, it'll be Europe. So Europe will have honors. So we go to the first tee. Teeing off first will be Hall, and here we go. And it'll be a par if she wants to, so she'll start off with a par, and she'll get a chip. So Hall starts off with a par and a chip. See what her teammate can do here. And it'll be a 2, 5, 6 on the par 4. A 2, 5, 6. Is she a legend? No, she is not. Shot bounces near green but not on. She'll go to the short game. And a 6. Is she stoned? No, she is not. Flawed shot, misses green, difficult par. So she won't have to shoot. She won't have to go for it because her teammate already had a par. Let's see if the Americans can have a birdie shot, maybe get an early lead here. It'll be a 5. It'll be course driven. Be a 12. That's in the sand in 1 for Ewing. Sand in 1 on a par. Chunky. She's semi-chunky. The slider die says she's not chunky. Otherwise, we go to the wow chart. So she'll get a blue chip. And we'll see what happens here on the wow chart. It's a 2. Bounces on the green and rolls to the pin. Easy putt for birdie. So she'll have an easy birdie. And let's see what Megan can do here on the first tee. On the par 4. It'll be a 4. That's course driven. 66. That's in the fairway. On a 6. Is it a daunting hole? No, it is not. Otherwise, 2 great shots and a chance to convert a clutch putt for birdie. So she'll have a clutch putt. So first we'll go with Allie, and she'll use her chip to make this a gimme birdie. See what happens here, as long as she don't roll a 66. And the US is up by 1. At the start of the match. Nice way to start out. So we'll go to the second tee. the U.S. up by 1. So the U.S. will have honors now. First one off the tee here at the par 4 second. Again, it's bunkers all around the green. Will be Ewing. Here we go at the second tee. And it'll be a 3. It'll be course driven. It'll be a 12. It'll be sand in 2 for Ewing. Sand in 2 on the par 4. A 3. Is she chunky? She's semi-chunky. She is chunky. Fat shot barely clears bunker. And we go to the O chart. Not good. It's a 6. And effective iron, not really on the green. Double difficult par. So double difficult par for Ewing. See if KHANG can do better here on this par 4 second hole. It'll be course driven. It'll be a 46. That's in the rough in 1. Rough in 1, a par 4. Is she a workman? No. Otherwise, effective roll, moderate putt for par. So she'll have a moderate putt for par. And now Europe's up on the par 4 second hole. See what they can do on this difficult hole. It's course driven, a 55. Hall is in the fairway with a 4. Is it a cordial hole? No, it is not. Is it a daunting hole? No, it is not. She'll have an easy putt for par. So an easy putt for par for her. And now CELINE. And that'll be course driven. That'll be a 34. She's also in the fairway. And she also will have an easy putt for par. Okay. So we'll go with Ewing with her moderate putt for par. Needs a 1 through 5. Gets her par. And now we'll go with Hall. Hall, see if she can get her easy putt for par. And she does. So the U.S. is still up by 1. And we go to the third hole. And the third hole here is a par 4. This is also 429 yards. Sharp left sloping fairway forces golfers to aim to the right. U.S. still has the honors. And it'll be course driven. It'll be a 34. That's in the fairway. A 2 on the par 4. Is it a cordial hole? No, it is not. It's not daunting, so it is an easy putt for par. Easy par for Ewing. And now we go to KHANG. And she can take a par, and she will, and earn a chip. So Ewing won't have to putt. Well, you know what? She has an easy putt, so let's do this. Let's go for it. See if she can maybe get a birdie. We'll go for it here. We'll go for the green. Okay, so we're going to go for the green here. She gets a 1 within a few yards of the pin for a moderate putt for birdie. So it paid off going for it. She gets a moderate birdie, but doesn't get a chip. Let's see what happens here for the Europeans. It'll be course driven. It'll be a 46 and the trees in 2. Trees in 2 on the par 4. It's a 3. Is she a workman? No, she is not. Otherwise, crisp swing, nice loft, give me putt for par. So she'll have a give me putt for par. Okay. Now BOUTIer tees off. And she's going to go for the green too, since her partner has a give me putt for par. See what she can do here attacking the green. She has a 4. See note to the right. Is she a master? No. Otherwise, difficult birdie. She has a difficult birdie. Okay. So here we go. We'll go with the difficult birdie first. She needs a 1. She misses that. And now we need a 1 or a 2 for Ewing to make her birdie. And she misses her birdie. Okay. So now Hall with a gimme par. She makes her par. So BOUTIer don't have to. And first up will be Ewing. See if she can make her easy par. And she does. So the U.S. stays up by 1. And we go to the 4th hole, which is a par 5. Large bunkers on the left side, encouraging aiming to the right. The problem with going too far right is that the small grove of trees will block your view and a chance of reaching the green in 2. So the U.S. still has honors on the par 5 4th hole. Let's see what happens here. We have a 3, so that'll be a 1-4-4 for Ewing. A 1-4-4. Is she a hacker? No, she is not. Is she a champion? Yes, she is, and that'll be an easy putt for birdie. So she has an easy putt for birdie. Now KHANG. See what Megan can do here. And she has a 2-3-4. A 2-3-4. Direct green. No, it is not. Is she gilded? No, she is not. Is she dynamic? No, she is not. So we go to Golf Cam on the par 5. Is the hole friendly? Yes, it is. Clutch putt for birdie. So KHANG has a clutch putt for birdie. Okay, now Hall on the par 5, 4th hole. And it'll be a 2-5-5. 2-5-5. Is she a legend? No, she is not. Is she a hero? No, she is not. Is she a hacker? No, she is not. We go to the mood chart. And it's a 5 on the par 5. Is she stormy? No. Otherwise, well played, moderate putt for birdie. So she'll have a moderate putt for birdie. Okay. CELINE here on the par 5. And it'll be a 3-4-4. A 3-4-4. Is she a yeoman or puny? No, she is not. Is she cold? No. And we'll go to the mood chart for her. And it's a 4 on the par 5. Is she sunny? No, she's not. Hazardous navigate accepted well on the green in regulation. A double difficult birdie. Double difficult birdie. Okay. So first up will be Ewing with her easy birdie. Needs a 1 to 4 to get a birdie. She misses her birdie, so she'll have a give me par. Next up is Hall with a moderate, and she can make it an easy. She'll burn her chip, make it an easy putt for birdie. Again, 1 to 4. She makes her birdie, so that means CELINE doesn't have to. And now a clutch putt for Ellie here, and she's semi-rust, so that is a 2. She needs a 1 or a 2. I'm sorry, no, it's KHANG rather. So she's neutral. She needs 1, 2, or 3. And she sinks it. So the U.S. is still up by 1 through 4. Nice job. And she gets a chip. And we go to the 5th hole, a par 3. And it's a long par 3, requires an accurate shot. And first up will be Ewing on the par 3 5th hole. And it's 233 yards. And here we go at the par 3 5th hole. It's a 5, so it'll be course driven. It's a 15, rough and 1 on the par 3, rough and 1. Is she a workman? No, she is not. Pin. We'll go to the pin chart. And see what happens here on the pin chart. It's a 4. Break to the right, rolls past pin, moderate putt for par. So we'll have a moderate putt for par. See if KHANG can do better here on the par 3. Megan fires, and it'll be course driven. It'll be a 34. That's in the fairway. With a 1 on the par 3. Is it a cordial hole? No, it is not. Is she a laser golfer? No, she is not. Otherwise, clutch putt for par. So she'll have a clutch putt for par. And now Europe on the tee at the 5th, par 3. It'll be course driven, a 56. And that is in the fairway. A 6 on the par 3 is a daunting hole, semi-daunting. The Sider die says no. Is she a hacker? No. Otherwise, clutch putt for birdie. So she'll have a clutch putt for birdie. Hall will. And here we go. Last golfer here, CELINE on the par 3. And that'll be course driven. That's a 15, rough and 1. Rough and 1, a 2. Is she a master? No, she is not. Otherwise, moderate putt for par. So she'll have a moderate putt for par also. Alrighty, so first up will be Ewing with her moderate putt for par, a 1 to 5. She makes her par. Now let's see if CELINE can make hers. No, she misses hers. So she'll have a easy putt for bogey. Next up will be KHANG with a clutch shot at making par. So she's a 1-3 to make her par. She misses. Well, she doesn't really need to shoot that, does she? Her partner was already in with a par. So, alrighty, now we go to Hall. Needs a 1, 2, or 3 to make a birdie. And she gets a birdie. So we're all square here after 5. And that'll give Europe the honors. So we're back to all square. Here after the par 3. And Hall gets a chip. And we move to the 6, another par 5. It is semi-cordial and friendly. And it has water carrying with a large menacing fairway bunker and the landing zone. So here we go. And Europe will have honors here since they just made the birdie to square the match up. And it'll be a 2-4-6. 2-4-6. Is she a duffer? No, she is not. Is she utility? No, she is not. Is she a champion? She's a semi-champion. The side or die says she's not. So we go to the now chart. And it's a 2 on a par 5. Is she hot? No. So it'll be a difficult putt for birdie. Difficult putt for birdie. And now her teammate, see what she can do off the tee here at the 6th hole. And it'll be a 1-2-4. 1-2-4. Is she a duffer? No, she is not. Is she a hacker? No, she is not. Is she soft? She's semi-soft. The side or die says she is soft. She'll have an easy putt for birdie. Easy putt for birdie. All right, now the U.S. on the tee at the 6th hole. And that'll be a 1-3-3. Is she a yeoman or puny? No, she is not. Is she a hero? She's a semi-hero. The side or die says she's not. Is she a hacker? No, she is not. So she'll have a difficult putt for, she'll have a moderate putt for birdie. Moderate putt for birdie. Okay, now KHANG. See if she can do a good job here and get the U.S. in good position to birdie. And it's a 3-4-5. 3-4-5. And it's struck thin, short, not much of a roll. So we go to the it'll be a groan. Yeah, it'll be a groan here for KHANG, so she'll lose her chip. And it's a 3. Is she a master? No, she is not. Otherwise, routine second shot. Golfer wishes it was a little better. Polite applause. And a 6, scramble is difficult putt for par. So she'll have a difficult putt for par. Okay, so first up will be CELINE. She has an easy putt for birdie, a 1 to 4. And she makes her birdie. So the U.S. needs this. A moderate for Allie, a 1 or a 2. And she misses. So Europe goes up by 1 here in the 6th hole. And they'll have honors. Alrighty, we go to the 7th, and Europe up by 1. And Hall will be on the tee first here at the par 4 7th. It's a fairway bunkers on the elbow of a left dogleg birdie opportunity for long hitters. We'll see what happens here. First time during the Solheim Cup that the Americans have been down. In the previous match, they was never down. They was either up or all square. So here we go with the par 4 7th hole. It'll be course driven. It'll be a 12, a sand in 1 for Hall on the par 4. So is she sandy? No, she is not. Otherwise, solid strike, but not clean. Double difficult putt for par. Double difficult for par. And now our teammate tees off. And it'll be course driven, and it'll be a 44. That's in the rough in 2 on the par 4. A 3. Is she a workman? No, she is not. Otherwise, clean escape from the rough to the green. Moderate putt for par. So she'll have a moderate putt for par. Maybe that opens up the door for the U.S. to get a birdie here and make this all even. That'll be course driven, a 22, rough in 1 on the par 4. Is she a workman? No, she is not. So we go to the wow chart. So she'll get a chip. Allie will. And here we go. It's a 6. Seemingly off. Comes to the fringe. A difficult putt for birdie. Difficult putt for birdie. Alrighty. Now Megan's up on the tee. And this will be a 225. 225. Is she a legend? Yes, she is. Finds the sweet spot. She'll get a chip. Gallery cheers. On a 5 on a par 4. Gallery cheers. Hacker, no, she is not. Otherwise, nice shot hits the in regulation. Moderate putt for birdie. So she'll have a moderate putt for birdie. Alrighty. Let's see here. We'll go with CELINE with a moderate putt for par. She needs a 1 on 5. She makes it. So Hall doesn't have to go. Okay. And KHANG will use her chip. Make this an easy putt for birdie. or through 4. Misses, so that'll give her a give me par. Ewing will use her chip to make it a moderate putt now, since her partner missed for birdie a 1 or 2, and she misses. So KHANG with a give me. See if she can make her give me par to even this hole, and she does. That leaves Europe still up by 1. The U.S. blows a nice opportunity to get back to square, and we go to the 8th hole, a difficult par 3, and let's see what happens here. And again, Europe still has the honors. On the par 3. And that'll be course driven with a 46, sand in 1. On a 6, on a par 3. Is she sandy? No, she's not. Otherwise, digs deep, double difficult putt for par. Double difficult par. All right, CELINE now. And that'll be course driven. And it'll be a 34. And that's in the fairway. A 4 on the par 3. Is it a daunting hole? Oh, that's right. So it can't be any more difficult than double difficult. I forgot about the hazard symbol. So we're on the fairway in 4. Is it a daunting hole? No, it is not. Otherwise, a clutch putt for birdie. So she'll have a clutch putt for birdie. Okay. Now KHANG. See what she can do. I mean, Ewing rather. See what she can do. And it's course driven. It's a 22 rough and 1 on the par 3. Is she a workman? No, she is not. Otherwise, ball hit cleanly. Give me putt for par. So that'll make it an easy putt for par since it's a difficult par 3. Now KHANG. And that'll be course driven, a 36 for KHANG. That's in the fairway. On a 2 on a par 3. Is it a cordial hole? No, it is not. Daunting hole? No, it is not. So she'll have a moderate putt. And an easy putt. That'll knock it down to a moderate putt for par. Alrighty. So first up will be Allie with her easy putt for par. She makes her par. So KHANG doesn't have to go. And now we got Hall with a double difficult putt for par. She misses her par, so she'll have a moderate putt for bogey, but her partner has a bogey. She has a clutch shot for birdie, does CELINE. So she's a 1 to 3 for clutch, and she makes it. So now you got Europe up by 2 after 8 holes. Europe up by 2. After 8, we go to the 9th. And we're on the ninth. It's a par 4. Straight, narrow tree line par 4. Another tough hole here. And again, Europe with the honors, up by 2 now over the U.S. in this second match, day 1. Again, we're all tied up by half a point each after the first match. So this will be course driven. It'll be a 44, sand in 2 for Hall. Sand in 2. A 1. Is she chunky? She's semi-chunky. The solder die says she's not. So we go to the pin. And with the pin, it's a 5. Breaks to the left. Moderate putt for par. Moderate putt for par. And here we go. It'll be course driven. Be a 15. That's in the trees in 1. Trees in 1 on the par 4. Is she a workman? No, she is not. Otherwise, moderate putt for par. So both of them's got moderate putts for par. Now the U.S. on the 9th hole, down by 2. I don't think they want to get down by any more than that. She can take a par and a chip, and that's what she'll do. And that leaves KHANG here on the par 4. 9th hole. See what she does with her tee shot. And it'll be course driven. It'll be a 23. She's on the green. So let's see what happens here. On a 3 on the par 4. Is it a challenging hole? No, it is not. Otherwise, solid approach, easy read, green, great opportunity, clutch for birdie. So she'll have a clutch putt for birdie with her partner already sinking her par. So here we go. So first up will be Hall, and she has a moderate putt for par, 1 to 5. And she sinks her par putt. So U.S. here with KHANG with a clutch for birdie, a 1 to 3. And she can get 1 hole back. Let's see what happens. And she sinks it. So now Europe's up by 1. Nice job by KHANG. She'll get a chip. And again, Europe's up by 1 now instead of 2. And U.S. will have honors going to the 10th. All righty, Europe up by 1. U.S. trying to get back in here. And we're at the par 4 10th. Another straight narrow tree line par 4. U.S. has the honors. And Ewing the tee off first. And it'll be a 2-3-5 on the par 4. Two, 3, 5. Is she a legend or a shaper? She's a semi-shaper. The solder die says she's not. Is she a champion? Yes, she is. an easy putt for birdie. So she'll have an easy putt for birdie. Okay, now KHANG on the 10th hole. And that'll be a 1-4-5 on the par 4. 1-4-5. Is she duffer? No, she is not. Is she gilded? No, she is not. Takes a crazy bounce, misses the green. We'll go to the short game. And is she soft? She's semi-soft. Solder die says she's not. So she'll have a moderate putt for par. Moderate putt for par. And now Europe on the tee at the 10th. Up by 1. And that'll be a 3-3-4. A 3-3-4. Is she a yeoman? No, she is not. Is she a champion? She's a semi-champion. The solder die says she is. She'll have an easy putt for birdie. Okay, we got 2 easy putts for birdie. And now CELINE. And we got triples here. So we will go to the special result chart. And see what happens here on the par 4. It'll be a 14. Sensational iron shot. Dies inches from the pin. Give me putt for birdie. And she'll be sunny the rest of the round if she makes it. So give me putt for birdie for CELINE. So here we go. We'll start with the gimme. And that'll be, as long as she don't get double 6s. She gets double 5s, so she gets the birdie. So she's in with a birdie. So our partner doesn't have to. So that's up to Allie. And she'll make it a gimme and use her chip. So she just needs not to get double 6s. And she doesn't. So we're still all square. And now CELINE is sunny the rest of the round. Okay. And we move to the 11th hole with Europe still up by 1. It's a par 4. It's a daunting hole. Long uphill dogleg left with deep bunkers near the elbow. So here we go. And again, the U.S. will still have honors. And here comes Ewing off the tee at the 11th. It'll be course driven. It'll be a 33. She's on the fairway. It's a 6 on the par 4. Is it a daunting hole? It's semi-daunting. The solder die says it's not. She'll have a clutch putt for birdie. Clutch for birdie. And let's see what KHANG can do here on the par 4. It'll be course driven. 56. She's on the fairway with a 4. Is it a cordial hole? No, it is not. Is it daunting? Again, it's semi-daunting. The decider die says it is. Clutch putt for par. Clutch putt for par. Okay, now Europe here on the par 4 11th. And that'll be course driven a 46, rough and 1 on the par 4. 6, is she a master? No, she is not. Otherwise, troublesome procedures to the friends, a double difficult for par. Double difficult for par. Okay. And now CELINE. That's course driven. That'll be a 24. That'll be on the fairway. And a 6 is a daunting hole again, and it's semi-daunting. No, it is not. 2 great shots and a chance to convert. Clutch putt for birdie. So we got 2 clutch putts for birdie, a clutch for par, and a double difficult for par. So first up will be Hall with her double difficult for par. And she needs a 1 for her par. She misses. Leaves her a moderate putt for bogey. And KHANG with her clutch putt. Well, first we'll do the birdies here. So we got Hall with a clutch putt for birdie, a 1 to 3. She makes her birdie. She makes it, gets a chip. That means Allie has to make hers, or Europe goes up by 2. She's semi-rust, meaning a 1 or a 2 to make this. And she does, to have the hole. Good job by Allie. Earns herself a chip. And Europe stays up by 1 as we go to the 12th hole. And it's a par 5. It's cordial, friendly, and direct. See what happens here. US will tee off first. Again, Europe is up by 1. See what happens here at the par 5. Since it is, she can take a birdie and not get a chip, and that's exactly what she'll do. She'll take her birdie, but again, she won't get a chip. Now KHANG is up, and it'll be course driven. It'll be a 46 and a rough in 1. Rough on 1, a 4. Is she a master? No, she is not. Otherwise, glancing shot from the tough lie. Difficult putt for birdie, so she won't need to do that since her partner's already got a birdie. Now Hall at the par 5. And that'll be course driven, a 26. That's in the fairway. And that'll be a 6 on the par 4. Daunting, no. Scattered golfer, no. Otherwise, nice placed clutch putt for birdie. So clutch for birdie. And now CELINE with her tee shot. And that'll be a 225 on the par 5. 225. Is she a legend? No, she is not. Is she a hero? Yes, she is. Straight down the fairway. Gallery cheer. She'll get a chip with a gallery cheer. It's a 5. Is she a hacker? No, she is not. Otherwise, nice shot to the green. Moderate putt for birdie. So she'll have a moderate putt for birdie to have this hole. So she has 2 chips. She can make it a give me birdie, and that's what she'll do. She'll burn her 2 chips and make this a give me. So as long as she doesn't get boxcars, she makes it. And she does. So they have the hole, and Europe remains up by 1 going to the 13th. And we're at a par 3 13th. And the tee shot plays a half a club downhill to a green protected by 3 bunkers. So first up will be Ewing at the par 3. And it'll be course driven. It'll be a 35. That's in the fairway. A 3 on the par 3. Is it a daunting hole? No, it is not. I mean, is it a cordial hole? No, it is not. Is it a daunting hole? No, it is not. She'll have a clutch putt for par. And now KHANG, Megan, on the tee here at the 13th. Down by 1. And that'll be course driven. That'll be a 56. And that'll be on the fairway. A 5. Is it a cordial hole? No, it is not. Is it a daunting hole? No, it is not. Easy putt for par. So she'll have an easy putt for par. And now Europe. Hall, the tee off here on the par 3. And that's course driven. That's a 46. She's in the rough in 1. A 4 on a par 3. Is she a workman? No, she is not. Lofted out of the rough, close range to the pin, moderate putt for par. So she'll have a moderate putt for par. And here's CELINE, her tee shot. And she can bank it in and get a chip, and that's what she'll do. So now Hall doesn't have to, and she's in with her par. So first up will be, wrong dice. So that'll be KHANG. Let's see here. So we got KHANG with her easy putt for par. So as long as she doesn't roll boxcars, she'll tie this hole up, and she does. So we'll go to the 14th. Europe up by 1 here at the par 4 14th. 473. Scenic 3-hole stretch. Brilliant uphill players. Long. Leaves golfer a rather long iron. Possible build a fairway wood into the green. And again, the USA will have honors. And here we go on the par 4. And Allie's going to use her chip, and she's going to take control of this hole since it's so tough. See what she can do here on the par 4. It'll be a 5-5-6. Is she a legend? No, she is not. Is she a hacker? No, she is not. We'll go to the experience chart. And a 6 on a par 4. Is she an icon? No, she is not. Otherwise, difficult putt for par. Difficult putt for par. And now Allie. She's going to save her chip. It'll be course driven. It'll be a 13. She's in a rough and 2 on the par 4. Rough and 2. A 2. Is she a master? No, she is not. Otherwise, a moderate putt for par. So she'll have a moderate putt for par. And Hall is going to use one of her chips and take control of this hole. Let's see what happens here for Hall. She gets a 1-1-2. Is she cold? No, she's not. Gilded? No. So she'll have a moderate putt for birdie. Moderate for birdie. And that leaves CELINE. And that'll be course driven. That'll be in the fairway. And a 4 on the par 4 is a daunting hole. No, it is not. And she'll have a clutch putt for birdie. Alrighty. So first up is KHANG with her moderate putt for par. 1-5. She makes it. And she does. So they're in with a par. And now it'll be Hall. Does she want to use a chip, making an easy birdie? And she does. She'll make it an easy birdie. And makes the birdie. And that puts Europe up by 2. Going to the 15th. Europe up by 2 with 4 to play. Matches their biggest lead of the day. Europe now will have honors. And they're up by 2. And we're at the par 4. And it's a semi-daunting, long, straight up the hill, trees and bunkers penalize an errant shot. So here we go. And Hall will be up first. And that'll be a 1-5-5 on the par 4. Is she a bomber? She's a semi-bomber. She is a bomber. Banana ball. Gallery groans. So she gets a red chip here. And it's a 5 for Gallery groan. Is she a workman? No, she's not. Otherwise, big swing sends ball to the apron, followed up by a chip. Difficult putt for par. So she'll have a difficult putt for par. And now CELINE on the par 4, 15th. And that'll be a 3-4-5. 3-4-5. Push shot drifts towards rough. That'll be a gallery groan. She'll lose her chip. 2 errant tee shots by Europe here. And that's a 4. Is she a workman? No, she is not. Otherwise, routine shot back to the fairway, followed up by an iron. And she'll have a difficult putt for par. So both of them have difficult putts for par. Now Ewing on the par 4, 15th. And that is course driven. And that'll be a 35. That'll be in the fairway. 3 on the par 4. Is it a cordial hole? No, it is not. Daunting. It's semi-daunting. Decider die says it's not. Easy putt for par. So she'll have an easy putt for par. Now KHANG, see what she can do here on the par 4 15th. That'll be course driven. That'll be a 34. She's on the fairway. Again, it's not a cordial hole. It's semi-daunting. Decider die says again it's not. So that'll be an easy putt for par. So 2 easy putts. Allie will go first. needs anything but boxcars, and she makes it. So that means KHANG doesn't have to. And now we will have Hall. She'll use that chip since her partner already has a moderate putt. She'll use her chip and make it had a difficult putt rather. She'll make it double difficult. So she'll need a 1. Doesn't make it. And that leaves this difficult putt for her partner. 1-3. And she makes it. So they have the hole. And Europe stays up by 2 with 3 to play. So the U.S. needs this hole if they want to win this match. We're at a par 4 16th. It's semi-cordial. Large deep bunker on the left side prevents a golfer from a short wedge shot into the green. So like I say, if the U.S. wants to win this match, they have to win this hole to get the win. Because they're playing down by 2 with 3 to go. And Hall on the tee takes a 6. So she'll just take her par and get a chip. Force the U.S. to make a birdie here. So she's already in with a par. Leave CELINE to really go for it. And it's course driven. So 13, she's in the sand in 1. Finds one of those bunkers. It's a 6. Is she sandy? She's semi-sandy. Decider die says she's not. Troublesome departure from double difficult for par, so she won't even have to fool with that since her partner's already in there with a par. And now Allie. Let's see if she can do something special here on the par 4 16th. Get a hole back. It'll be course driven. It's a 16. She's in the sand in 1. On the par 4. Is she chunky? She's semi-chunky. Decider die says she's not. Effortless out of the bunker edge. Moderate putt for par. But they need more than that. They want to win this match. So now KHANG. She's got to let it rip here. What does Megan do? She gets a 4.55. 4.55. Is she hot? No, she's not. We'll go to the mood chart. She's not gilded. And KHANG. Let's see here. A 5 on the mood chart on a par 4. Is she stormy? No. Moderate putt for birdie. So they got a shot here. Moderate putt for birdie. So she's going to let Allie go. See if she can make her moderate putt for par. That way she can really go for it and not worry if she misses here. So Allie 1-5. She makes the par. So at least halves the hole. So Megan will use her chip and make it an easy putt for birdie to win the hole. So she needs a 1-4. She doesn't get it. So the best the U.S. can do is have this match. As we go to the 17th, Europe up by 2 with 2 to play. If they have this hole, this match is over. So again, Europe has the honors. We're on the par 3, difficult, daunting, semi-daunting bunkers surround the sloping green. So we'll see what happens here on this par 3. Again, the U.S. needs to win this hole to extend the match. It'll be a 3-4. It'll be a 3-4-6. 3-4-6. Decent shot, but unfortunate bounce. Short game for Hall. And she has a chip to use here. So, short game. A 3. Is she soft? She's semi-soft. Side or die says she's not. She'll have an easy putt for par. So an easy putt for par for her. Now CELINE, oh, that's right, since it wasn't course driven, so she's good. If it's course driven, we'll add a difficulty to it. CELINE, and that'll be a 3-3-5. 3-3-5. Is she a king? No, she is not. Is she a hero? Yes, she is. Easy putt for birdie. And again, since it wasn't course driven, that will remain an easy putt for birdie. Now, Allie, it's not looking good for the U.S. with CELINE in there real close for a birdie. This will be course driven. It'll be a 35. It'll be in the fairway. It's a 5 on the par 3. Is it a cordial hole? No, it is not. Is it a daunting hole? Semi-daunting. The side or die says it is daunting. So she'll have a clutch putt for par. That's no good. So KHANG has to hit it on here with a birdie shot, or this match will be over. And she'll have to go for the green here. Okay. She's going to attack the green and not take a chip. She gets a 1. So she does have a moderate putt for birdie. So she'll have a moderate putt for birdie. Alrighty. So here we go. Let's see here. We'll have Hall. We'll go and have her give me putt, easy putt for par. Let's see what she does here. She makes her par. She does. So she's in with a par. And now you'll have CELINE with her easy putt for birdie. And she makes it. And the U.S. will concede the hole. And they lose 3-2 to Europe. So Europe gains a whole point. And there you have it. So now Europe is up by 1.5 to 1 after match 2 here at the Solheim Cup. And that's exactly what they was in real life, except it was backwards. The U.S. did have this match, and they lost the first match. So we're exactly where we was at in 2001. Hope y'all enjoyed the golf match. Have a nice evening, and I'll see y'all next time.